Episode Island of Broken Toys, Crispy Heart, and the Broken Toys. Previously, I spoke of how a few underperforming people on a team can drag an otherwise good, successful group of people down as they take on the work of training or doing the work for incapable, incompetent team members. I shared how 3 people in a 10-person team that were unable to do their work translated into additional load and impact on the otherwise capable, good 7 other teammates. These were the cost to the competent team members. So given that there are 3 people that were not good, that means there were 120 hours of normal work in a week that were suboptimal. There were 7 people that were good at their jobs. That was 280 hours of, we'll call it, optimal work. Therefore, 7 people taking on the additional 120 hours of work from those 3 people that were not very good translated to about 17 hours of additional work per person that is competent every single week. So, every day each person must work 3 or more hours to compensate for their failing team members. The competent team members lost 3 hours every day, every week. They lost 17 hours each week that they could have otherwise spent with their families or their partners. They lost 3 or more hours every day that they could have spent on personal goals or their health. They lost all that time, so they could not invest in themselves to learn and grow and be better. And for my recommending removing the challenged 3 team members from the PlayStation Portable game MVP Baseball, I was labeled Crispy Heart by its project manager, a French Quebec engineering major turned project manager, a woman named Michelle Mancuso, who worked at Electronic Arts, EA, in Canada. That is a tale I told earlier. However, it is important to repeat the reason that I was dubbed Crispy Heart in this context. I hold the title of Crispy Heart as a badge of honor, that I will have the hard conversations and that I will do difficult things when they are needed, when they are justified. And my alleged dark, cruel, crispy-hearted actions, I know are good. They serve the team and their families. Taking actions to protect and unshackle the team from the anchors that otherwise drown them and prevent their success is important. It is critical to remove the albatrosses from around their necks. As Crispy Heart, I am free to do what must be done for the greater good of the team, for the product, the customer, and the company. Therefore, I am proud to be Crispy Heart. As Fusion rose in power, its reputation for doing things differently outside the control and purview of EA, Electronic Arts proper, Fusion was only beholden to EA worldwide executives. With Fusion's independence and success, it attracted talented people interested in getting in on the action of the rising star business, the Fusion division. People from all over EA sought to join Fusion. There were legions of normal staff interested in joining the new, shiny, independent, successful business. And later, there were corporate gold diggers that hoped to join Fusion because it was so successful that it paid better bonuses and stock grants than most other divisions. Staff that felt disenfranchised or underappreciated or ostracized saw Fusion as a last stop before they would resign and leave Electronic Arts. Quite a few people that hoped to join EA Fusion were social misfits. They were anti-management, anti-authority personalities. They felt outside the team that they worked on. The most valuable staff that ever joined Fusion were, frankly, those disenfranchised people that saw Fusion as the last stop before they would leave EA. I would joke often, they were broken toys. I would keep them in the toy box. Fusion was the toy box. They wanted to be in the Fusion toy box. Other teams did not really want the broken toys around or to play with them, and so Fusion became the island of broken toys. It might sound offensive if you do not feel rejected and discarded like a broken toy. If you are one of those people, though, that feels underappreciated or a social outcast, you may well relate to being a broken toy. Fusion heralded the greatness of being broken because it meant that you were special and that you succeeded despite the challenges of other people. With the expanding reputation that Fusion celebrated and valued broken toys, people that did not fit in, people with extraordinary talent, came to us, and they helped make our division Fusion great. In my experience, broken toy employees outpaced and outshined normal employees by a lot. As an aside, working with broken toy employees requires an understanding and free latitude approach most of the time. The caring and feeding of broken toy employees comes down to this: give them the space to succeed. Do not micromanage them. Adapt deliverables and how you work with them, and they will deliver great things. Give quality, one-on-one personal time with them. Offer a mentor for soft or hard skills, or just for fitting into the division. Give them a real career roadmap that they can believe in. Be clear on the vision and the mission of the company and its products, and empower them to make it happen. Part of the plans, be part of course corrections, not just workers completing assigned tasks. Give them the tools and support they need to do their jobs. Strive to let them work on products, tools, features that they have a passion for, and let them be free to succeed. Let them free. Make sure always to recognize and celebrate their accomplishments. Now, that list may seem obvious to people, but somehow many managers and executives don't do these things. They demand compliance and people just do their job as told. So I hope that you will embrace and benefit from your own broken toys. And remember, you must protect your broken toys. Possibly put them on your own island of broken toys. Akin to the island of broken toys, Electronic Arts Canada Fusion was itself an outcast relative to EA Canada proper and the rest of EA's divisions worldwide. Fusion was an EA broken toy. Everyone was jealous of the attitude that Fusion had and of all of its success. They were even jealous with people previously thought to be failures or bad apples from their teams that transferred to Fusion and were highly successful. In fact, they despised the fact that some of our top performers and innovators were their broken toy employees previously. Simply, EA Canada and EA divisions and studios globally were jealous of Fusion's broken toy success.